Centuries before the birth of Christ, before Rome had sent her legions marching across the earth to conquer the world, the Roman army left the walls of their then modest city only to extend their growing power over the neighboring peoples, the Etruscans, the Sabines, the Albans. In the reign of Tullius Hostilius, king of Rome, war with the city of Alba, birthplace of Romulus and Remus, the founders of Rome, had lasted for many years. This war, with its great demands, had cost the indomitable rivals Alba and Rome many sacrifices. Neither city succeeded in winning a decisive battle, and by the time of our story, the Romans and the Albans, faced with famine and internal strife, have rallied their remaining legions in a last desperate effort for victory. Still more waste. Yet this desperate effort did not bring about the desired victory for either city, nor did it make them realize that they must find another way of settling their differences or else destroy one another.
We have lost far too many men in this last battle. the destiny of the war and the fate of Alba are linked to the Roman reinforcements from Etruria. And should we fail to stop them in the Tiburtine Mountains, then all is lost.
What are your orders, King Ezio?
Ennius! Warn the men in Tiburtinia.
Yes, my king.
Remember, the Romans must be stopped. We must stop those reinforcements. No matter what the cost.
I can give the order, Excellency, but whether anything will happen...
Just give the order. I'll see it's carried out.
Forward, men! Keep going! Step up the pace! Fast! Faster!
I don't like the idea of going through that ravine at night.
You think I like the idea?
Yes. To go around the mountains might take at least 3 days. And by then it would surely be too late.
And you forget the 4th Legion is needed at Rome. The battle may be over.
And if the Albans have already won?
Then they're going to find our supply train very useful. Come on, you talk too much. Go on. Hold the trumpeter.
Trumpeter! Sound the call! Faster! Step up the pace! Commander! The Roman Legion from Etruria will pass here on its way to Rome. You must stop them. On your feet! Okay, let's take your position. We're on the move. Hurry! Faster!
Centurion!
Yes, Excellency.
How many men have we got left?
My 100's down to about half strength.
It's not enough. But it'll have to do. Reinforce the advance guard. I don't have to say anything else.
Yes, Excellency.
Come on forward!
They've signaled. Way clear. I still don't like it. It'll be getting dark soon.
I'm not blind. But at this moment, I'm not so sure. Not now.
Forward!
All your men. I'll get behind them. Make a diversion party. We'll fight our way through.
You mean up there? We'll never make it.
No, don't waste any time. Take all your men and 20 horses. I'll show you myself. Hey, you. Trust me, this is to take over command. I'm going to circle around. If it works, it's to make a run for it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Sabinus, you must take over command. Horatio has left the field. Horatio has left the field? What do you mean? Get them on the hill. Quick, hurry.
Horatio. He's trying to escape.
Sabinus. The 4th Legion.
There in front of you. Those two are the 4th Legion.
My father. It's not right that men... A Roman must expect to lose his sons in battle.
You think I mourn your brother? I weep for shame.
I'm sorry to recall your men, but after the news Sabinus brought, the risk was too great.
5 minutes later, and you wouldn't have needed to sound the recall. Sabinus, my brother, how did he die? Sabinus. I didn't think that they ever took prisoners.
What are you trying to say to us, Sabinus? Where is our brother?
If I hadn't seen it myself, and I did see it, it would have been beyond belief. But Horatio, your brother, fled from the field of battle.
You're lying, you...
Marcus! You forget yourself.
You could easily have killed him.
So I should do. To any man who speaks against my family's name.
There is another here who confirms what he has said.
I still don't believe it. Take me to the scene of the battle. I'll show you Orazio's body dead, like all the other brave men of Rome.
Quiet, boy. Quiet. Messenger. Tonight, the army will fall back into the city.
But the Albans?
The Albans will not be anxious to follow us there. Of that you can be sure.
With the loss of Orazio's 4th Legion and now another indecisive battle, the people are going to give voice to their anger.
What would you have us do? Continue the battle in the morning and risk in one throw all that we've gained so far? Don't be such a fool. The army will withdraw in the darkness.
I'm leaving now to look for my brother.
May the gods let you see what is best for you. Poor Caius. We are both in need of comfort this day.
Shall we keep looking?
There's no point. Orazio isn't here among the dead. It's a pity.
I see that among you brigands, there are some Roman soldiers who escaped the slaughter. Thank the great Ceres that you were not put to death at once. For we Albans do not take prisoners. At Alba, you will fight in the wolf pit, and who comes out alive will become a slave. Now take them out and guard them well.
Try to defend yourself. These wolves, I promise you, are hungry. All right. Down you go.
Let's see how sharp your knives really are. Here, Roman.
You think you'll give me that? You want them to throw you down there, too? Woman.
Don't Don't you understand? It'll all be over too soon otherwise. I was only trying to help the entertainment.
Don't need your help. All you have to do is watch.
There's no chance he'll get out. Only the gods can save him now.
Horses there.
You know the way. Lead on.
Across there.
Members of the Assembly, there was never any question as to who would be my successor to the throne. He was known for his great exploits and valor. Perhaps it's better that we remember him for those days of his life and not the way of its ending. For Orazio is now dead. But of the blood of his family, there can be no doubt. There is none better in the whole of Rome. And as I am no longer a young man, and the prosecution of the war with Alba requires a strong, forceful hand, I make it known at this moment that the next of the kings of Rome will be learning the duties and responsibilities of kingship during my lifetime, and act accordingly. From this moment on, you will treat Marcus of Orazzi as if he were your king to be. For it is he who is charged with bringing to an end this terrible war with Alba. And as the man who will be your next king, he will soon take in marriage my daughter, the Lady Marzia. Do you promise to be a good and faithful husband to her?
I promise the Lady Marzia. my life, my body, and my heart.
And I promise to you my life and my body.
Then, Caius, to my house, you and your 2 good sons. There is still the matter of contract to discuss.
We have no fear, my king, in that regard. And this is indeed a day of honor for my family.
A family that has brought only honor to Rome. Yes, I feel this marriage can bring only good.
Stand back there unless you want to get cut down and thrown.
Let him speak.
Stop the war. We're hungry. Give us food.
For he is a man who has greatly suffered.
Yes, Tullio Hostilio. And I am not the only one among the people of Rome who have suffered. I have been wounded and my 20-year-old son is dead.
Which will soon be things of the past. For next month our armies start a new and final war against Alba, which will put an end to all such unhappiness.
Here is my second son. Also dead. Oh, put an end to this war, Hostilio. And think of all the mothers and widows who could curse your name in the future.
Ella! Centurion, throw him into prison. Then have him...
No! You shall not take him. Is there no limit to the suffering of the people of Rome? Oh, Father, please, for pity's sake, forget the glory of Rome. Forget her future greatness. And think but for once of all her people. For it is her people that will make her great.
You presume, my child. And you too, my friend. You forget that I once had 4 sons. They all died to make Rome great. But I will think of what you said. Perhaps there is a way to stop this shedding of blood. I was more fortunate than you. My sons were grown. But who knows which burden is harder to bear? Come, Marcia.
You loved him, I know. More than the gods who took him. Careful, Roman, careful. Have no fear. You're in safe hands, even if you are a Roman.
Or you?
We're the people of the Tiberi Mountains. They keep us safe from Alban and Roman alike. You're all as bad as each other, of course.
We are. The 4th Legion. Tiberia Mountains.
I'll tell you. You came in a horse, more dead than alive. You, not the horse, I mean. Not that you're very alive now, not at the moment.
I'm terribly sorry.
You don't have to be. It's a miracle you're alive, after the blood you lost, the fever and the poison.
The poison?
Yes, all the poison from your wounds. In your ravings, you kept saying something about wolves.
The wolves?
I never thought that a prisoner of the Albans could ever escape. And you must tell me about it another time. I don't know whether you should, after all the herbs you've been drinking. Herbs to make you sleep. Nearly 20 days altogether.
20 days?
Not a long time. It's done you good. You seem more alive than I thought.
Thank you.
Oh, my grandfather, Servius. He's the one that found you. I hope he's not angry because I let you get up.
He doesn't look very angry to me.
He can be. Grandfather! Look how well he is. You said it would take a month before he was up.
Welcome, Roman. You are welcome, Roman, even if that is a name that we do not love much in this country.
Roman or not, I thank you for your kindness. But I have another name. Orazio, of the Orazzi.
We don't judge a man by his name, but by what he is.
It was because of this one man and the death of the son he bore in his arms. I was minded to call upon you, Mezio of Alba, so that we could meet and see how peace could be brought to our two lands.
I see no way for this to happen. You Romans would seek to rule over Alba. We think that Alba should rule over Rome, for there are fewer Romans than there are men in Alba.
But in strength of arms and soldierly qualities, there's no comparison between us.
I agree. The Albans are unsurpassed as men of war.
To complete my speech, there's no comparison between the skill of our men and your men's weight in numbers.
Please. It was to find some way of peace without arms that our kings have met today. If only to save our peoples from dying someday of hunger.
And someday soon, that might easily be.
The high priests speak well. For nearly 7 years, our people have been at war. A stupid war, without profit to either side.
And stupid above all, when we remember that both our peoples come from the same blood, Romulus and Remus.
I had in mind to see our two peoples happily united under the wise government of Rome.
Though as Alba is the oldest, the right to rule should best be left to her.
It would seem that to mortal minds, these problems can never be brought to an end. But if the gods were to decide...
The gods?
Yes.
The temple of the nymph Igeria is worshipped by both sides. Let the gods tell us how a decision can be made.
Can you think of a better way?
Can you?
Hear me, O gods, supreme powers of the heavens. Turn your benign gaze upon the peoples of Alba and Rome, and free them from the scourge of war. Before you is the flesh of their sacred offerings. Hear me. For too many years the blood of their men has been shed. Hear now what I say to you, O King of Rome, O King of Alba. Hear the will of the gods. Within 1 month's time, find in your armies 3 brothers of the flesh who will fight for the honor of all their people. Whichever brothers survive shall give victory to their people, and these people shall rule over all in peace. A truce begins now. That is the will of the gods.
It seems that the gods are in our favor.
Yes, if we had to continue the war, victory would have certainly gone to the Romans. But where can we find 3 such brothers?
Do not worry, my king.
What?
The gods have already found them. In Alba, there is a family with 3 such brothers.
Who are they?
They're called the Curiazzi.
Yes, the Curiazzi.
Give me feel better? Guards!
Till a month from now, my heroes, till you taste the cold of Roman steel.
It's all right.
Yes. You won't need the bandage anymore. The air will do it good.
Hide yourself, child. A patrol of soldiers is coming up the hill. Hurry!
Hide in here. Hurry, hurry. This way, quickly.
What's the Roman patrol doing up here?
These past 3 weeks, we found nearly 50 survivors of the 4th Legion.
You found another?
What? Tribune Orazio. But you were given up as dead.
Don't you salute your tribune and commander?
I salute you, Excellency. But you will find that the city of Rome does not salute you.
Stay together very long, did they?
Perhaps they're shy and have gone to meet each other someplace in private.
Do you think so?
Don't worry, Marcus. I'll make you a good wife.
Eat and drink your fill, my friends. Today you're my guests. I know you loved Orazio. And perhaps we'll never forget it. But I hope one day you'll be able to love me. The way I love you. I've always loved you, even before when Orazio was still alive.
You loved me even then. I shall try, Marcus. Believe me, I shall try.
Let us drink to your happiness.
They were never a family of warriors.
The crafty. Better to continue the war with Alba.
Rather than risk the fate of all of our people on 3 men we can't trust, I agree, but look, do you think we could get them to thinking of war? When now, for the first time, because of peace, there's food in plenty? The women with their perpetual wailing the loss of their sons. I tell you, the women alone could pull me down from my throne. I'm afraid that Rome...
Son of mine come to the city he treacherously betrayed, leaving his own soldiers to their fate.
I came quickly when your patrols came into the mountains and said that I was believed to be dead and betrayed the 4th Legion.
For what you did, there is no defense.
It seems strange so many would think I was a coward.
when I was not here to defend myself.
Orazio, how I prayed that the gods would spare you.
You must know, Orazio, that for us your courage is beyond question.
I'm glad to have you back with us. My wife, I'm sure, must feel the same.
Yes. I'm happy to see that you're still alive, Orazio.
I cannot say the same.
At least you are steadfast, Father.
Your speech is bitter, but time will change all that. Because to me, your presence here today is an omen from the gods. The third Orazio, to fight alongside his brothers against the Albans.
He should be killed!
Have you forgotten the words of the nymph Igeria? 3 brothers against 3 brothers. Or perhaps you'd already turn Rome over to Alba. This is no time for personal feelings. We have no choice.
But how can a man who has abandoned his troops on the field of battle fight for Rome?
You seem to hate me, Father. Is it because you're ashamed you forced Machi into a hasty marriage? To satisfy family ambitions? You know I came here for 3 reasons, Father. First, to answer the charge that I betrayed my men on the battlefield. The second reason is I came here to offer my sword once more for Rome. But this offer I now withdraw. And the third reason, you're my Lady Marzia. I wish you a long life and all the joys of a marriage bed.
Orazio, wait. Please don't go.
You shouldn't cry. You look much prettier when you don't.
Master, you're alive. I can't believe it.
Do I look like I'm dead? Let nobody in.
Yes.
Get my writing tablet.
Good to have you home again.
I'm in a hurry.
Yes, Master. No, he doesn't want to see anyone.
Orazio, don't give way to your anger and pride. You can't abandon your family like this just because you've been...
I can't I? Why don't you sell tickets? Is this a public meeting?
Orazio.
No. No, it's not a public meeting. I want to speak to you alone. Thank you for bringing me here, Orazio. Now, if you'll leave us.
Of course. You're the only one who can talk to him. I hope, Orazio, that you will change your mind. But when a woman really wants something from a man, there's nothing he can do. Not a thing. And when there are 2 women, well...
Here are your tablets.
Do you really want to leave us? Orazio, your place is here with your family and friends.
You don't know my family. Though apparently you belong to it.
As you are yourself. You must know I thought you were dead.
Dead? My body would hardly have been cold by the time you were married.
You forget also that when it was arranged that we should marry, There was no love between us.
Really?
But love did come. For both of us. Yes, Orazio. Because I know you loved me. I know somehow you still do. Just as I learned to love you, despite all the prophecies against us ever being happy together.
The prophets might be right at that.
They all said you were hard and stern. Only cared for your fame. And that...
And if it's true, what has it brought me? To be jeered by a Roman mob? You call that fame?
If you're going to do that, at least let me do it properly.
I don't understand you.
No man ever understands a woman.
I want to tell you one thing. I did love you.
Did? Still, it's a lot to say to someone. You see, a woman only asks a man for all the love he's capable of giving. She doesn't ask for the impossible.
I'll do that. I've got to go away.
I'm beginning to believe you. And I came here so full of good resolutions and everything. But if you're going to go, do it quickly for pity's sake. Go now, please.
Certainly taking this truce seriously.
For 2 weeks, anyway.
Come on, let's go to the war. Come on, let's go into the war.
Shh, quiet.
Nervio, you can tell them to pass the message to the Romans that they don't need to worry about her. We'll send her back safely in the morning.
I think you're being too soft about it, Coriazio.
You heard me. Go and send the message.
He's right, Nervio. Come on.
You want to eat, or aren't you hungry? You'll be dying of cold in those wet clothes. At least get a blanket off my horse and cover yourself. I'm sorry this had to be you, but just because there's a truce between Rome and Alba...
Orazio, I'm glad to see you. I've had a difficult time trying to find you.
It must be important business that brought you here.
Yes, it is important.
Could you be looking for a third brother?
I won't waste time trying to deny it.
And how does this appeal to my father? That his cowardly son is the last hope of Rome.
He told me I was not to come up here to see you.
I could have told you that.
And again, I would not have listened. Orazio, this is not something that concerns you or our father or any of our feelings. This is the future of Rome, whether Rome is to disappear from the face of the earth or go on to future greatness.
You know, Elio, I like my life here. Far away from the smell of battle. You're wasting your time.
There's one thing, Orazio, I forgot to tell you. Our sister, Orazia, she's been abducted.
No, I don't believe it.
Taken away by force, by a band of Albans.
I'm sorry for her, of course. But we can't complain. You've heard of the rape of the Sabian women. Should we give other people ideas?
You're hard, brother. Very hard. You've changed.
Sure, I'm hard. After what's happened, wouldn't you be?
Back to Rome.
Your sons have completed their training. They're entirely ready.
Yes, Your Majesty. Antonio's wound is almost completely healed. It should give him no trouble at all.
Rome should be grateful to have 3 such champions. But to make victory sure, make offerings to all the gods, one by one, on such a scale that Orazio will not come back to fight for us.
I think he will.
You say this after you denounced your son as a coward and a traitor?
I say this now. For many days I've thought about this matter and feel that perhaps I've been unjust and hasty in my words. But my belief that my son Orazio will yet save Rome has nothing to do with all this.
What makes you believe he'll change his mind?
2 things. First, that he is a Roman. Secondly, he is my son.
Here I must leave you. This is the last part of safe territory, where both our peoples can meet without danger.
But why are you sending me back to my people? Tell me.
The king has ordered it. The gods might be angry if you were held back against the laws of the truce. Tomorrow we must fight the chosen brothers of Rome.
But why? The gods can't separate 2 who love as we have loved. I love only you. Do you believe that?
Yes, I do believe it.
Why don't we go away together, you and I, now?
Listen, if the world were as simple as women imagine it, there wouldn't be any need of wars. But unfortunately, there are wars. And I am a soldier. I told you, this is our last evening together. But who knows if the gods truly wish us well? Like I told you, I am just a soldier and no man with words.
I love you. I love you just the way you are.
It's late. You must get back.
I can't leave you.
You must.
No, don't speak. If, as you say, it's to be our last meeting, then... When do you start? At dawn?
Yes. You're here.
Hold me.
This I must tell you. I have been with many women. Never have I had any feeling of love with any of them. And yet with you, and I don't even know your name.
It's not important. Names don't matter. All that's important is that you're from Alba, and I'm from Rome.
An L, which is 50, and 10, and then
4.
And 64, perhaps.
And another 10.
And
2 men. They don't seem to be armed.
It's my brother. The last minute appeal. Tell him to come in.
All right.
I'll leave you alone. Am I disturbing you? It's been a long time. Your friends and your family miss you.
Do you come as my friend or my sister-in-law?
Does it surprise you to have both?
Nothing surprises me.
There's no point in your trying to hurt me. I can't feel anything anymore. You think you're alone in being unhappy. I'm unhappy, and so is Marcus.
Now that we admit we're all unhappy, what else is there to say?
I have a message from my father, the king. And remember, when I married, it was for reasons of state, not because of my heart.
What's the message?
That Rome needs you.
But why?
Without you and your brothers, we are bound to be defeated tomorrow. Surely this was never meant to be the destiny of Rome.
Rome? I live here amongst the Tiberians. Good, clean, decent, nice people. Why go back?
You have to go back, Orazio. I believe in destiny. Today, Rome is small, not even the ruler of Latium. Tomorrow, if the gods give victory to us, I know that one day Rome will rule the world. Please, Orazio.
Nobody can deny that you're the daughter of a king. But you see, unfortunately, I have no more ambitions.
You're wrong. A man must do what he was born on this earth to do.
So is Marcus. My brother, remember?
You never will understand. I came here and humbled myself, and begged even. What more can I say?
Nothing.
I tried to excuse myself for marrying Marcus because I thought you were dead. But what they said was true. Orazio is dead.
Now go back and tell them Orazio is dead.
Today on this field shall take place that which the gods have decided and communicated to us through the mouth of the divine Sibyl. The kings and the peoples of these 2 cities are obliged to bow before the outcome of the duel which is about to take place, be the outcome favorable or unfavorable, victory or defeat.
of a son shall rise tomorrow. 3 brothers from Rome and 3 brothers from Alba shall have fought till on one side all 3 are dead.
Wait! Here comes Orazio!
Rest. My horse is tired.
Get yourselves ready. The Orazzi shall fight for Rome today.
Let there be no bitterness between brothers. If you think I was wrong, please forgive me.
demands! Here before you are the bodies of Elio and Marcus, of the family of Arazzi!
Listen to me, you barbarians of Alba, before you claim victory. And listen well. The father of my dead husband had 3 sons. Where's the third?
You tell us where he is, then we'll deliver him to you, the same way as this. Nevio.
Barbarians of Alba, for what you did to profane the dead, you shall truly suffer, and your corpses shall rot in the sun.
First take them! Does a woman now speak for Rome?
She has the right to speak. First, because she is the true daughter of the king. Secondly, because she and Gaius Orazio and his daughter here have suffered the most. But what she says is true. Bring back the third brother. If you can.
And I can! But have no fear, Romans! We shall find him, and we'll bring him back!
Much work ahead, for we must bury our dead.
The only one left, alone, against them.
You think that he'll be able to?
I know he will.
Lose sight of each other. I'll get him.
Griazio. I didn't see anything over on that side.
Where's Nevio?
Signal him back.
What do you think? Think Nevio got him?
I'll find out. You wait here for me.
Wait, stay here.
Nevio should have seen the fire by now. I wonder what...
You're making me nervous. Sit down.
What was it Nevia said? We'll hunt him down?
Only we're not the hunters anymore. We're the hunted. and Orazio has fled like a coward. Victory is mine!
Oh, my dear. But you mustn't. You mustn't cry like
But
that.
I'm not crying for my brothers. Horatia!
You mean you raped this man who took you away? An enemy?
Enemy or not, this is the man I love. Do you hear? Do you hear me, all my people? I loved an enemy of Rome. I loved a man from Alba. You, brother, why didn't you kill me with him? Ah! Oh. Oh.
Two of my sons, and now my daughter. I wonder how it can be worth it. Rome for a family destroyed.
There are still two of us.
As you say, there's still the two of us.
So much for the sword of the savior of Rome.
Orazio, where are you going?
To Alba, in the hopes that no Roman will come to destroy it. Because they'll have to destroy me too.
King Mazio, what he says is right. There will be no reprisals, no stupid acts of vengeance. And Alba and Rome can live together under the same government.
If what you say is true, perhaps now we can live in peace. But I'm afraid my people will always hate you.
Perhaps from this time their feeling for us will change.
In the name of Alba, I thank you. A new era begins for us, and we owe it to you.
Very wise, King Tullio. Very wise.